Hello, happy Saturday, you guys. I'm on day 6 of the raw foods, but this is gonna go up tomorrow. So this is an update for my skin, how it's doing, and a little bit about what has been going on and what my thoughts are. So right now things are going really well. The only places I really have eczema are under my arms and my knees, which I'll show you a little bit of. But during this whole week, most of the time, my skin has been getting better and better. It has been getting less and less flaky. As you can see, it's not dry and it's not like white, like how it like flakes off. But it has been getting increasingly more soft and recovering from the coarseness of eczema and the redness and any patchiness. So that has been fantastic. And in fact, the biggest thing I have noticed is my eyelids and my lip. Last night, it was itching a little bit, but yet I woke up this morning and it wasn't too bad. And I'll expect things to still flare up because I'm still in the healing process. Like, if I were done, then I wouldn't flare up. But I'm not done. I'm still, it's like tapering off slowly, like healing very gradually until, permanent things like, for instance, you see how it's just totally wrinkled up, until it looks like the palm of my hand, like totally neutral. That's going to take time, I think. And other things too, like you can see, I don't know, just the general pattern of how the eczema was there. This on my wrist, try to get a better, this was red and open and sometimes bleeding and totally itchy. And it has healed up beautifully in the last 2 weeks, like since I've been eating a lot better, since I've been doing this for so long. And I just think it's really the consistency. The raw diet helped, but it's not the only thing to thank. The same thing with this hand. And something I remember is that every single night for many months, my pinkies always itched. Like I was just like scratching them and tearing them to shreds, and they're finally healing. Like, it's very slow and it doesn't look perfect, but it's like regaining the color, regaining the flexibility, and all of these awesome things that I remember from before when I had no eczema. So that kind of thing I took notice of. The symptoms of like little flare-ups, little detox, like little pimples on my arms, a little bit of itchiness under my arms and my neck. That's going to still happen. I'm still in the healing process, like I said, but it's been getting milder and milder. Like I dreamed of this moment, where it's not causing me like immense stress, and it's finally here. It took a long time, but it was well worth it, and 95% of the time I'm eating cooked food, things like, well, let me be realistic. I eat oatmeal for breakfast every single day with either berries or bananas on top with maple syrup. Lunchtime or second breakfast, always steamed potatoes or some kind of steamed potato. It's just quick to prepare. I eat it with ketchup and lettuce and whatever, or hummus. If I'm on the go, I'll have a sprouted bread with hummus and veggies and pack in an apple or a banana or something. Dinner time or lunchtime, I'll have things like some kind of bean prepared either Mexican style or Indian style with a lot of spices and some salsa and some veggies with either barley or quinoa or potatoes. That's what I do every single day. And I mix it up with like what kind of beans, what kind of grains, what order. Sometimes I'll have pasta, but that's basically, I keep it very simple. I have like 7 things that I eat and I just mix them up. And that has worked for me. And for the last 8 months, I'm not bored. I enjoy my food. My skin is getting clearer. I'm feeling happy. I've lost some weight. I've gained a lot of fitness because I'm biking and running to move my body. So everything has benefited from this. And you can see on my neck, if you can see it, the redness completely went away. Which was there for 8+ months. A lot of this has been around for many, many months. My eyelids and my lips, I remember like even a year ago. And I went to go talk to a professor the other day when I when I looked a little bit better than now with the lip, but I went to go talk to them, and it had been a year since I'd taken their class, and I was just there to talk to them, to catch up, and we were sort of friends. And she said, "You look a lot better. You look like you're taking care of yourself." And I said, "Yeah, it took some time. I'm, recovering from some bad food habits. I'm eating a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better, and it took some time, but yeah, I think this is going to be permanent." She says, "Well, keep up the good work. It looks like what you're doing is great." And that was just the best feeling in the world. So, yeah, people notice. And even if you're going through the early stages where it's going to be a lot worse before it gets a lot better, trust me, I have tons of pictures of how things just got worse and worse for many months, like 5 or 6 months, until now, at the 8-month mark, that things have tipped over and they're just getting better and better. So it takes time. You have to stay diligent, do your homework. You got to realize that your body is cleansing out a lot of toxins, ointments, bad food habits, environmental toxins, alcohol, coffee. These are things that are just hindering your recovery from eczema. And the sooner you get them out, the sooner you can heal. And it takes time. Regenerating skin cells takes time. Regenerating your cleansing organs takes time. But it happens. So hang in there, you guys. My heart is out with you guys. Even if you're doing terrible eczema, you're totally beautiful. You're totally worth healthy skin. Invest in your skin, invest in your health, and just smile. If you're doing the best by your skin, all you can do is smile. All you can do is weather through the storm as things get better, and it does. So hang in there. I'll see you guys in the next video. I know it doesn't focus at the moment. Let me see if I can get this right. But as you can see, it's still a little bit covered over. Same thing on the backs. A little bit here and there. I shouldn't have my feet on the table, but my house, my rules. But this recovery is happening a lot quicker than I expected, so I'm just so happy. Honestly. That's the one place I still sort of have it. And it's kind of a bad place because it's like, it stays dry most of the time, funny enough, because I don't sweat that much unless I'm exercising. So it stays dry, so I don't use deodorant because it just makes it feel worse. But it's really slow, the progress healing. It used to be like all over here on my shoulder, and now it's, it's not spreading anymore, at least. So, that took time too. This was relatively new. This happened like 3 weeks ago, and it's going away almost as quickly as it came. So that's pretty interesting. And if you guys have any questions, if you have any problems, reach out to me. I'm happy to offer emotional support, advice. This is a journey. Like, you don't have to be 100% whole foods, plant-based right away. I believe that's the goal if you want to heal your skin. But if you're just taking baby steps towards completely eating a whole foods, plant-based diet, low in fat, if you just do one thing, you're already doing the right thing, and that's already good. So just keep working at it. Any process, any steps towards that process is good. So keep up the good work, you guys. I'll see you next video.